Most people remember the headlines. A legendary rapper shot in Las Vegas. What 95% of people don't know about his death. But what happened that night, and which three small, overlooked details changed the story, is something almost nobody outside investigators really knows. This is the untold timeline of Tupac Shakur's death. Tupac Amaru Shakur was one of the most influential voices in modern hip-hop. On September 7, 1996, he was shot in a drive-by in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later. Officially, the shooting remains unsolved. Today, we will reconstruct the night using verified records, highlight documented gaps in the investigation, and clearly separate proven facts from plausible, but unproven, theories. By 1996, Tupac had become a global figure. A string of albums, public feuds, and legal troubles had made him a lightning rod in the East Coast-West Coast tensions of the era. On the night of September 7th, Tupac attended the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, an event that put him in the city and in the path of several confrontations that would prove crucial. After the Tyson fight, a physical altercation took place in the MGM Grand lobby involving Tupac, several members of his entourage, and other individuals later identified by police as connected to the Southside Compton Crips. Video footage and multiple eyewitness accounts corroborate that confrontation. Later that evening, Tupac left the MGM Grand in a BMW driven by Marion Suki Boris Knight. While the car was stopped at a red light at the intersection of Flamingo Road and Covell Lane, another vehicle pulled up alongside and shots were fired. Tupac was struck multiple times and was taken to University Medical Center of Southern Nevada, where he underwent surgery. He remained hospitalized and died on September 13, 1996. These core events, the lobby fight, the shooting at the intersection, his hospitalization and death, are documented in police reports, hospital records, and contemporaneous news coverage. Investigators recovered shell casings near the scene. Several witnesses provided statements about the car that pulled up and the people involved. A number of witnesses and later reporting pointed to Orlando Anderson, a man who was photographed in the MGM lobby the evening of the fight and who was affiliated with the Southside Compton Crips. Anderson denied involvement. Importantly, he was never charged in the Tupac shooting. Anderson himself was killed in an unrelated shooting in 1998. Despite witnesses and physical evidence, the investigation encountered problems. Some CCTV sources were degraded, unavailable, or yielded poor image quality. Witness statements sometimes conflicted, and as time passed, cooperation declined. Public case logs and press reporting revealed delays and gaps in follow-up on certain leads, and those procedural gaps created hurdles for building a criminal case. Now, the theories. We present these as theories, plausible explanations raised by investigators, journalists, or participants, but none have been proven in court. Theory 1. Gang retaliation. This is the dominant theory in early investigations, a retaliatory shooting tied to the MGM lobby altercation. It rests on documented links between the parties involved that night. Theory 2. Industry or organized crime involvement. Some later reporting and interviews suggest more complex motives. Disputes involving business, record labels, or criminal networks. Those claims exist in public reporting but often rely on unnamed sources and are not universally corroborated. Theory 3. Corruption, cover-up, or investigative mishandling. A range of commentators have proposed that evidence was mishandled or that leads were not fully pursued. These claims are harder to substantiate. They mix fact, allegation, and speculation. Reminder, none of these theories has produced a court conviction for the shooting. So why did the case stall? First, witness cooperation waned. Some witnesses refused to testify, others recanted or provided inconsistent accounts. Second, a key suspect died before he could be charged. Third, the chaotic nature of the night and the degradation or absence of clear video evidence made it difficult to build a prosecutable case. Taken together, these documented factors help explain why the shooting remains officially unsolved. Tupac's death changed the conversation around violence in hip-hop, policing, and public responsibility. It also transformed Tupac into a cultural martyr. Albums, murals, books, and documentaries kept his influence alive, even as questions about his death multiplied. The unresolved nature of the case amplified speculation and myth, shaping the story people tell about him today. The record gives us what we can know: where and when he was shot, who was present, and the lines of police inquiry that followed. What we do not have is a judged, proven account of who pulled the trigger. That absence keeps the case open, not just in courts, but in public memory. If you want the sourced police timeline and a linked reading list, check the description below. Subscribe to Untold Legends Lab for evidence first, histories that separate fact from rumor.